this video, we're going to look at correcting our links. Go to your links panel, select the link, right-click it, and go to Edit with, and then Photoshop. Let's say this image is going to be prepared for print. So what we want is a CMYK color space, 300 dpi, and a Tiff. To change our image mode, we'll go to Image, Mode, and CMYK. We're going to convert that color profile. Next, we're going to look at Image, Image Size. This is your image size dialog box, and you want to make sure that Resample is not checked. Notice if I do check Resample, I move from scaling all three of these so that they are interdependent to simply changing width, height, or resolution. Here's how that impacts what's going on with your photo. So if I resample, say I'm going to change my resolution to 300, watch what happens to my overall image size. It increased. So that means pixels were added. Basically, Photoshop invented pixels. If I uncheck, it stays the same. So information simply moved from width and height to resolution without impacting the overall size. Once you make your changes, hit OK. Then you're going to want to Save As and drop down to Tiff. Accept the defaults, and then back in InDesign, we're going to need to relink that image. So you'll notice I still have my JPEG there, and I just need to relink the new Tiff. So I'm going to select this link icon, go to where I saved that, and click Open. And you might have seen even a shift in color. You'll see that when you change to CMYK. Let's look at this logo next. We're going to edit that in Photoshop, just like we did the other document. Changing our mode to CMYK, and looking at image size. This time what I wanted to point out to you is sometimes when you adjust your resolution, you end up with a pretty small photo. So 1.6 by 1.6 is as large as we can run that photo. So let's look at that back over in InDesign. Again, I'm going to relink this. And so notice my effective PPI is lower than my actual PPI. That means this logo is placed larger than it should be. So I need to scale it down. And what I want is my effective PPI to be 300 or larger. The photo that we worked before is okay. So keep that in mind as you look at that image size dialog. Once you change the resolution, that gives you your maximum size.